What is the definition of inspirational people to you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chikako, and my goal is to create a welcoming space for creative friends. If you are watching my video for the first time, nice to meet you. When we think about inspirational people, we often think of gold medalists, financially successful business people, or someone who have already achieved something big. You open YouTube or podcast or from a book to get an inspiration or skills from someone who is an expert in something. But we usually focus on someone's skill and achievement only and don't know what kind of person they are or what kind of path that they are going through. There must be a part that we don't see that much, such as their rainy days or daily effort until they stand out from the crowd. This part tends to be overlooked, but including them, you and I want to believe that we all are making effort and using our times to do something. There are times that you feel up and down in life. Recently, I had a moment that I stuck on my path. I was trying to squeeze an idea inside of me, but my heart was so dry and my abilities to feel something was drifting away. To get out of the situation, I decided to go outside and seek new inspiration from external world. Chapter 1. New place and new people. If you choose a place that you usually don't choose, it's possible to encounter new opportunities or different inspirations. One random Wednesday night, I went to pub. That rarely happens. I'm more like a pajama and a sofa person. In the pub, there was an open mic for music performances. Mainly, local musicians were performing on the stage. People were playing their original songs with guitar, sharing their Instagram, trying to expand their name in public. I simply enjoyed their music. There was one guy who showed up with electronic piano. His hands were very stiff and shaking. He started to sing someone's cover song instead of his original with very small voice. He looked like he just started out. I could sense his insecurity from his performance. That night, there were many experienced musicians there. Technically speaking, he wasn't the best performer of the night among those experienced musicians. But to me, he was the most beautiful performer of the night. Even though he felt unsure, he still went to the stage and he showed himself as a musician. He was prepared to perform. That reminded me of the path as an artist. In places displaying artworks, someone is ready to show their creation, and there are crowds to discover and discuss, appreciate, critique them. In that moment, seeing his performance, I related to his insecurities. But the big inspiration from him was he showed up on the stage, embracing his insecurity. He probably tried again and again after the performance. When I imagine it, I find it so inspirational. That night, I saw that he was talking to other musicians to have connections and staying until late to listen other musicians' performances. That day was already inspiration to me, but there's a little bit more story to it. Chapter 2. Jumping into a new thing. After that night, I started to wonder, how did he see the world at that time? What kind of colors, sensations, or feeling on the stage? I started to be curious. I'm a singer in the shower room. My voice is far from people who performed that night. For the performance, I was practicing an English song first. It was hard. This was already telling me the information that musicians who perform on the stage prepares a lot. Can you sing a whole song? Any song. It was harder than I expected. Also, singing and playing musical instrument is another level, really. Let's step back. What do you expect for your first experience? My expectation for my first stage is to be there, just to be there. I wanted to do something new that opens my eyes. For doing that, I don't have to be the best musician. When I was selling my artwork in local market for the first time, my first shop, that wasn't perfect. There were so many places that I should improve. After the first market, I learned that being there is already a win. First time experience is just the start line. So for the performance, I decided to go with Japanese song that I usually sing. My goal is to show myself, including this imperfection. It's like the same thing that I do to my YouTube channel. Here we are, I went on the stage. I'm just a person who likes singing in the shower room. So I brought a ukulele and then one Japanese song. Everyone prepared 2 or 3 songs for their performances, but I only had one Japanese song. While I was on the stage, there were many emotions coming to me at once, like excitement or nervousness or insecurity or joy, just so many emotions. My animal sensor was giving me an alert because it wasn't an ordinary day. I was so sensitive to feel many things, the warm lightning at the pub, conversations, or even little cold wind on my foot. The thing I have been missing were coming back to me. The big feeling for me was I was so present. I'm 100% clear that I wasn't the best performer of the night, but I felt so good after the performance. I recognized that my hands were shaking. This first time moment, this incredible moment, I wanted to hold forever. In this video, I'm not suggesting you to go on the stage and sing something. What I learned from this experience were 3 things. 1. New places bring something unknown. 2. Inspiration goes from someone to someone, not only within yourself. 3. Trying things that you're not yet comfortable with brings you feeling. All you need to do is just to open your heart a little bit to listen. To me, one of the beautiful and inspirational person is someone who stays hungry for their passions, keeps trying and facing challenges, embraces insecurity and fear, and still keep going. I saw the person in random place, random category, and random timing. There are many things in our life, but I want to stay curious to see what other people are doing for inspirations. And I also want to live with passions. And I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much for watching this video until here. I also want to say thank you to support this channel on me. I received such a heartwarming comment in each video and I really appreciate that. It encouraged me a lot. If you enjoy the content, my next content will be Thursday. I would be super happy if you could subscribe this channel so that I could share more inspiration with you. Alright, see you in my next video and happy creation! Bye bye!